I first came to Milwaukee in 2006 to the Oriental Theater, and I absolutely fell in love with this part of the city. And when it came time to apply, I looked to see which universities offered film studies programs, and Milwaukee was one of the only ones, so I knew I had to apply. And I was granted 2 scholarships through UWM, the Academic Achievement and Leadership Award, and the New Directions Scholarship.
My name is Joshua. I am from the small town of Horicon, Wisconsin, and I am currently a sophomore at UWM, double majoring in global studies and Japanese. And the decision I came to move to Milwaukee and go to school here was for the cultural diversity that is within the campus.
I'm Caitlin. I am a sophomore at UWM. I'm from Conover, Wisconsin, graduated from Phelps High with only 12 kids in the class. I came to UWM because I have family and friends that attend the school. It has an awesome pre-med program, and I prefer the city than the country any day.
My name is Josh. I come from Darien, Wisconsin, which is a very small town. My major is actually chemistry with biochem option, and what drew me here was the fact that UWM is the only other research school in the UW system besides Madison.
It was a big change for me to move to such a big city, so now go to concerts and operas and movies and shows every weekend.
I really like the cultural areas because I'm a global studies major, like Brady Street. There's so many good restaurants.
Around UWM itself, there's so many things going on. You have the rec center in the basement of the Union where you can go bowling, you can play pool.
It's so beneficial to get out of your dorm or your apartment and get out and see the city and find other people who have similar interests as you going to these events on and off campus.
I feel like I would have had a harder time as a freshman if I hadn't lived in the living learning community, because all of the people I took the class with are like really good friends still with me now, and they're majority of the people I hang out with because we have so much in common, like our major and everything.
Living in the dorms is good for a first-year student. It makes you more acclimated to the school, to the city if you're not used to the hustle and bustle. It also brings more friends to your attention. You can meet people that you wouldn't have met if you were just in a lecture or a discussion.
So basically, the research project that we're working on here is studying the effects of a protein called tau, which in many sports players, especially in football players or other players that get head injuries or head trauma, later in their lives they often develop this tau protein in their brains, and it can lead to things such as memory loss, including Alzheimer's and dementia. So what we're trying to do is figuring out how the development of the protein progresses and what effects it may have.
My freshman year, one of my professors suggested that I get involved with the Milwaukee Film Festival. So in 2009, I attended. In 2010, I volunteered. And then in 2011, I created a position through Milwaukee Film called the Program Book Intern. And so I worked with them over the summer and through the fall, helping create the program book by doing research and assisting the writer in coming up with the descriptions for the films.
And I actually had the opportunity my senior year to be a Rotary exchange student. So I spent 11 months living in a small town in Thailand, and it really just changed my outlook on the world.
I would just try new things, experience the new ideas that are around you, and go to all the festivals.
Coming to UWM was the best decision of my entire life. I've had so many opportunities here.
Milwaukee has so much to offer that it was almost a no-brainer for me to come here.